What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about millionaire habits that changed my life. Guys, I spent 25 years as a commercial banker. And in that 25 years, I was fortunate enough to work with many self-made millionaires. Now, one of the things in preparing myself for this video, did a little research and ran across an article by Fidelity. Fidelity says 12% of today's millionaires inherited their money. But what I get out of that article is 88% of millionaires created their wealth. And that's what we want to talk about today. We want to talk about 4 millionaire habits that changed my life, and I believe they can change your life as well. So let's get started. The number 1 millionaire habit: producing versus consuming. We all have 24 hours in a day. And early on in my banking career, I would spend 8 hours a day at the office working with clients, trying to earn income to take care of my family and hopefully have some income left over that I could invest in assets to start creating my wealth. The other 16 hours, I would just do anything I wanted to do. I would just kind of hang out. But what is consuming? Consuming is any activity we do that does not create income for us to be able to invest in assets that will create wealth for us. So I was spending 16 hours a day watching TV, hanging out with my buddies, sleeping, playing video games, whatever people do when they're not producing. That's what I was doing. And I knew if I wanted to get where I wanted to be financially, I needed to change that. So I started increasing my producing time and decreasing my consuming time. I started doing things that would move the financial needle for me so that I could put myself in a position to have financial freedom. Things like investing in the stock market, investing in real estate, creating additional streams of income like luxury watch sales and eBay stores. Another thing I want you to think about is as you start to shift the way you spend your time, more producing, less consuming, I want you to think about the ideas that you come up with to generate additional income. Now you'll have 100% of your attention. What you do with that 100% of attention is on you. Here are a couple things you could do with it. Say you had 4 ideas that you wanted to develop into income streams. You could simply take that 100% of your attention and divide it by those 4 potential income streams, giving each one 25% of your time. The other option would be you could take 100% of your attention and focus on one of those ideas and create it into cash flow, and then you would move on to the next idea. It would be my recommendation that you focus 100% of your attention on one idea at a time. What you don't want to have happen is you split your time between those 4 ideas and you never fully develop any of them because you don't have 100% focus on any of those ideas at one time. The second millionaire habit I want you to consider is don't make excuses. Early on in my banking career, I made some excuses. And I learned through working with some of my clients who had already become millionaires. I learned from them that the only reason I was making excuses was because I was fearful. I was fearful of something. And they also taught me the way to get over fear is by taking action. So that's what I'm going to challenge you guys with today. If you're having problems with making excuses in any area of your life, the way you get past that excuse and that fear is by taking action. Let me give you an example. When I first started out in banking, I was making a lot of excuses for why I wasn't being productive. I wasn't closing loans, bringing in new deposits, etc. And once I understood the reason I was making those excuses, because I was fearful of going out and meeting new people and asking for their business, once I figured out that was the reason I was making the excuses, I quickly started taking action. And the way I started taking action was I just simply started asking for the business. Although it was uncomfortable for me, I know over time it would serve me well, which it did. By taking action, I got past my fear of asking people for their business, and my banking career flourished. I would tell you guys, if you're making excuses for why you can't develop additional streams of income or why you can't do better on your 9-to-5 job or in your business, get past those excuses, because they're nothing but fear. And again, the way you get past it is by taking action. Whether you're comfortable or not, you have to force yourself to take action. Once you do that, you will conquer your fear, and in turn, you won't make any more excuses. Number 3, networking. Networking was instrumental in me building my wealth. And networking can happen in many different ways. The thing I want you to understand though about networking is, without networking, it's really, really hard to do anything in this life, let alone build wealth. Again, back to the many clients that I've worked with over the years, wealthy clients. One thing they had in common, they always surrounded themselves with people who they could aspire to be like. If you want to build wealth, you have to hang around people or be influenced by people that have already built wealth. If I want to build a house, I'm going to go to somebody that already knows how to build houses. If I want to learn how to work on cars, I'm going to go to somebody that already knows how to work on cars. Creating wealth is no different, guys. You have to put yourself around people or be influenced by people who have already built wealth. And networking is a great way to do that. Now, how do you network? Well, the way I did it was I would go to events. I would put myself in networking situations around my city where I knew people who have already built wealth were there and attending these events. I would go introduce myself to these people, and either I would become their banker, which was my full-time 9-to-5 at the time, or I would pick their brain about real estate investing, stock market investing, and just overall about their business. How did they accomplish what they've already accomplished? And that networking activity over the years, guys, has helped me shape my mind. And it also has motivated me when I didn't want to motivate myself. I will tell you, you are an average of the 5 people you hang around. So if you want to be wealthy, if you want to build wealth, if you want to become a millionaire and have financial freedom, my recommendation is start networking. Get around people or be influenced by people who have already built wealth. Number 4, have fun. That's right, guys. You have to have fun as you get on this journey to build wealth. I know early on when I started buying real estate and I was investing in the stock market, I wasn't really enjoying it. And the reason I wasn't enjoying it was because for some reason I added a level of stress to that situation. Now don't get me wrong, guys. I know we're going to have good days and bad days. But ultimately, it's the journey, man. You have to enjoy the journey. You have to put yourself in a position where when you get to your destination, which is financial freedom, you've enjoyed the ride. Again, I know there are going to be stressful days, but don't turn it into a job. Don't turn it into a chore. Make sure that you have fun with it. Take care of your family, include them in the journey, and that will make it better for you. Again, back to surrounding yourself with people who also are like-minded will help you have fun as well. Well, guys, I hope these 4 millionaire habits that changed my life was helpful. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing greatness and never stop believing in yourself. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want 5 free stocks, click on that link in the description box of this video, and Webull is going to give you 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300 when you open a new Webull brokerage account and deposit at least 1 penny in that brokerage account. You're going to get 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300. So click on that link in the description box and go get your free stock and go get your free money. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.